Hello, movie lovers! Bob for Bob's movie review here, and I hope you do enjoy the video. Today I'm bringing my unboxing and review of Kill Her Goats on Blu-ray and DVD. Kill Her Goats does include both Blu-ray and DVD. This is the limited slipcover version. They had a 4K steelbook, but I believe that sold out. And then I think when this sells out, they'll have just a plain Blu-ray version, I believe. Kind of cool artwork here. No body is safe. Here's a look at the spine. And the back, Kill Her Goats. Now, it does have a barcode here. I don't know if they plan to eventually sell this through like Amazon or what, but right now I think it's just available at killergoats.com. Kill Her Goats unrated 2-disc set includes unrated version Blu-ray with bloopers and unrated version DVD. Has a runtime of 100 minutes. I don't see any audio listed here. Here is the inside. And I think they're really looking out for the fans, doing the slipcover, even though it is limited and it has different art. And then you got an alternate art here on the inside. Very cool look. On the back, too, is also different than the slipcover version. And physical media collectors like stuff like that. Let's check out the inside here. And we have the discs. They're the same art, but it is an alternate art from anything else we see on the case. Kill Her Goats. Maybe they could have done the font a different color to stand out a little bit better, but that's all right. The discs almost look like, I don't know, maybe it's just like my eyes playing tricks with me, but it almost looks like the green is bigger on one of them, but maybe not. I don't think there's any different information here. Kane Hodder is the goat man or whatever it is in this one. So a lot of horror fans will for sure be attracted to that fact. All right, so I just finished watching Kill Her Goats. But before I talk about the movie, I want to show you guys this. They're selling some merchandise to kind of, make some money and promote the movie. And I always like when people do that and they kind of give you some extras you can buy. And so I thought this was kind of cool. It's a poster or mini poster here, kind of like the Tales from the Crypt comic book look to it. It says Tales from West Craven, which is where it takes place. And it is autographed by Arielle Raycene, I believe is how you say it. She's the lead actress in this one who plays Audra. And a really cool look to it. You can see, it's a little tough to see right there. It is signed. They throw in this sticker here, and it says, "With an O, authentic autograph." So this isn't part of the picture. It's a sticker they threw in there with it. But what they're authenticating, I don't know exactly. Nothing matches this sticker to this picture. So it's not really anything, I guess. But kind of cool. I was iffy if I was going to get this or not, but I decided to pick it up. It's a cool piece just to add to a memorabilia collection. I'm going to hang it up somewhere, and I framed it already. I don't know, I might take it out and try to straighten that sticker back out. Looks really cool, though. I really like the look of this, and a cool little piece. I think this was $25. I don't remember what they charged for shipping. They do have it also in a not signed version as well. So pretty cool. I just wanted to show you guys that. I always like to get movie-related memorabilia, and it's always fun and just fun to add to the collection. So I did check this one out, and it does have Kane Hodder, and of course, putting Kane Hodder in a movie is a good business strategy in that Kane Hodder is super popular and famous for being in, I believe it was Friday the 13th, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and he's just kind of a legend, and supposedly he's in this. He wears a mask, so you don't ever see him. And I don't think he's on camera very long because there's like 3 killers, I guess. I thought there were 2, but I guess there's 3. And he only plays one of them. And so he's not in it very much. But it's a gimmick, not that Kane Hodder's a gimmick, but just putting him in this movie is a gimmick to get people to watch it. So this movie starts out with a little bit of comedy, which I kind of dug that. I was like, okay, it's not really funny, but I like that they're going for a little bit of comedy, and it's an interesting way to go about it. And maybe this is going to be a little meta and a little humorous, as well as kind of a crazy slasher. And so this guy and this woman are camping, and somebody comes and kills them both. And I believe that was Kane Hodder who killed them both. And then we go to this group of teenagers or young adults on a beach somewhere, and they're just kind of being stupid and just saying the dumbest things. And then I think it says earlier that night, and I was so confused by that. And then we are introduced to our main character. Now, I'm not trying to make a commentary on any of the actors or actresses in this, but she and really everybody in this movie pretty much talk to themselves a lot, and they really have a lot of awkward exposition to explain the movie. And it feels really awkward. Like she goes, I'm going to go get my bags in the car, and then I'm going to go take a shower. And it's like, she's just talking to herself. Like, you could just go get your bags and then go take a shower. We would figure it out. We don't need the actors or actresses to tell us everything they're going to do. We'll figure it out as they're doing it. And they do that a lot. And it really started bothering me after a while how much the characters talked to themselves or made noises to themselves, or it just felt weird. So she goes, so her dad has bought her this house, and it's cursed, or there was somebody died there or something. It's kind of vague what happened there, but her dad buys her this house, and it's like it seemed like a lake maybe, and her friends are going to come over and spend the weekend or spend the night or something. And so she's trying to get in, and her friends show up, and they go inside, and they really don't do much of anything for a very long time. They're just kind of hanging out, doing nothing, and just going nowhere. And and I guess at this point it'll bring me to the toplessness. I guess is how I would say it. The women in this movie are topless almost the entire movie, to the point where it becomes awkward. And it's like, who would you watch this movie with? Like, I'm really glad I did not watch this movie with my girlfriend, because she would not approve. But like, it seems like almost every female character is topless at one point, and at many times for long points in the movie. And when they're not topless, they're like very scantily clothed. And I mean, I get it. It's a horror movie, but I mean, in a horror movie, you kind of tease it, or you give like these short shots, or, a short scene, not nearly the entire movie. And it makes sense that several of the women in this movie, I guess, were in Playboy. At the end, they have like a credits thing where they say, oh, this is the Playmate of the Year this year. She was, whatever. I don't know. But, I guess it kind of makes sense. And I had seen this thing with a director where he was saying that like nudity in horror movies was dying because women don't want to show off their bodies in movies. And I'm not making a commentary on whether that's right or wrong or what, but most women don't want to, and I get that. That makes sense to me. Why would you want to? I think it's more of like a means to an end. They're like, well, I'll do this, and then it'll lead to something, Not that they really want to. Maybe some women do. I don't know. But in the modern day, if you really want to see a topless woman, it's not very hard. So I don't feel like it's like the 80s where, it was such a big deal in the 80s. Like there would always be a topless woman in a movie. It's not really like that way anymore. And so beyond that too is the awkwardness of the women at some points. And by that, I mean like the main character, she's like, I'm going to go take a shower. And so she goes and she takes a shower, and obviously you're not going to be wearing any clothes in the shower. And I would prefer, if they're going to do it this way, that, you get like through the curtain or the door or whatever, it's more immersive that way, as opposed to like you go into the shower with her, but then she's like showering. Like it just looks so awkward and feels so weird. And at some points the women are like trying to really cover themselves up, and I'm like, well, if this was really happening, they wouldn't be covering themselves up. That's the easiest way to word it, is just it feels awkward. Now eventually, finally, the killer just shows up out of nowhere. I don't know. There's like nothing going on, and there's like some little hints, and the killer just busts through the closet or something and starts chasing them down. At first I thought it was like two chainsaws like stuck together, but I don't know if it's like a hedge trimmer or what, because it wasn't a chainsaw, I'm pretty sure. And then a couple more killers show up, and most of the women, or some of the women, get killed. And then it takes like a really strange turn, and I did not get the end of this. It just seemed to really come out of nowhere. So unfortunately, this movie is really slow. through a lot of it, nothing is happening. The dialogue is really strange and awkward. A lot of the stuff that's happening is really awkward. And it feels almost like they're just trying to put nude women on camera and we'll buy it. And like I'm saying, like from the first scene to the last scene to the credits to the bloopers to the other credits, there's topless through the whole movie. I do think there were a few good scares, and there was some creepy atmosphere at least at certain points. And there's this one woman was dreaming, and she's like walking through this graveyard, and it's all foggy, and it was super creepy. I really enjoyed that part. But I just didn't get super into this movie. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't already subscribed to our videos, check the show's videos, and I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, the video is done. Choose another video. Still here? Subscribe, and visit my social media links.